Francesca was very outgoing, extremely creative. She would put together all kinds of clothes and stuff, and I'd let her put makeup on me, even stuff like that, when she was, small.
She would never stop talking, just always babbling about something, jumping off of stuff. She was a good, hyper little happy baby.
She was like my little twin. She was just the cutest, most beautiful baby.
We normally go to my grandma's house a lot, and we were always over there, or my aunt's house, which is like right down the block. I just remember playing around, and eventually I looked over and I saw the dog sleeping. And as a little kid, you don't really think things through. I kind of just was like, I want to feed the dog. I opened her mouth and I started putting food in her mouth. And she woke up very startled, and she just latched onto the side of my face.
All of a sudden I just heard like a scream and a bark. And I turned around and she was just staring at me, and then there was blood coming down her face. I ran out the house and I started running to the hospital, which was down the block from my house.
My grandfather doesn't speak English, so he's frantic, yelling at me in Spanish, the babies, the babies, the babies, and he's telling me to go to the hospital. So me and my mom flew over there.
I felt my heart drop into my stomach. It was like your worst nightmare is coming true, basically.
It was 180 stitches in and 180 stitches out. There was almost a hole through her face. And then they had some here that they had to close up too.
Just to see her looking at me, telling me, Daddy, it hurts, it's tough.
It's my baby girl's face. It was horrible. My medical insurance company said, we're not going to cover this anymore because it was an accident. And I'm like, I can't pay this. What am I going to do? My kid was injured. I have all these medical bills coming in. I've got to sue my own parents. We've got to put our family dog to sleep. It was a horrible situation all the way around.
My concern was her, most of all. And not only physically, emotionally, how she would act.
I was very embarrassed of it for a long time. People in school would look and be like, what's wrong with your face? And then it makes me feel like there was something wrong with my face. And I think that was probably the hardest part.
We just reassured her always, her mom, especially her dad, that she's beautiful. That was really the only way we could get through it, or she got through it.
I'm 23 years old. I have this beautiful girl that's got her face bitten off, and I didn't know what to do. A friend told a friend is a really good attorney, and so we went to him, and he helped.
Well, we are visiting a client that I have not seen in over 20 years. We got an amazing result, and she was just glowing with the effect that this has had on her life and how it changed her whole life. I ran into your spectacular, wonderful daughter. How are you? Hello, Erin. How are you? Thanks for remembering me.
Thank you.
God bless you. Everything going good?
Yeah, we're good.
It made me so happy to know I did good. And this kid, oh my God, what a treasure.
Yeah, everything you did worked out.
It really did. We hope to set up me and my son. So.
Oh, that's so nice. Even better.
Exactly. And that money's gonna go and help him go through college too and set up his career. So it's amazing.
That's terrific.
I think that the way my mom and dad agreed to set up my structured settlement was probably the smartest thing that they could have done.
We had plotted this course where it would slowly drip to her at pivotal moments in her life.
She was able to buy her own car. She was able to put herself through college and, have financial freedom at a young age.
I still have a few more settlements that are coming within the next few years up until I'm 30. And I want to save as much as I can of it so that I can put my son through college and help him do what he wants to do.
There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is help. There are people out there that have knowledge of how to manage the situation, and Dan did that for us.
Very clear in his explanation of the procedure. He did a great job. Can't say enough about it.
It really set me up for my future, and I was glad that I actually got the chance to really thank him for that and tell him how much it really meant for me and for my family.